Happy New Year's to my existing subscriber and viewers. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, this channel is a tool review channel. If you find that interesting to you and you'd like to get an honest review about various woodworking tools, you're at the right place. If you enjoyed this video, I invite you to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And don't forget to hit the bell notification. In this video, I'll be giving a review / overview of my CMT cabinet door hinge boring jig. I'll leave information in the description concerning the model number and so forth. It's the only one they sell. So just by looking at this, CMT, you should be able to identify it. I got this after I got the Easy Bore, but I use the Easy Bore more, and I'll explain to you why. I like the idea of this. As you can see, all the router bits spin at the same time. You can use it with a drill press, or you can use it with a hole shooter. You know, that's a regular drill. It has an RPM requirement. I'll leave that information. Or you can check it out when you look the product up, but I'll try to leave you the information. The thing that I prefer about it over the Easy Bore is the Easy Bore require you to drill each hole separately. See? So if you have a lot of holes to drill, it could be a little bit time consuming. Whereas this, it has a gearing mechanism that turns all three bits at the same time, so you can bore them all at the same time. With that said, it has a few little quirks that I believe could be fixed. So my whole opinion of this may change with what I plan to do with it to improve it. You use this little bar head, little fence, with a little knob adjustment that comes with to adjust the distance away from the edge to give you a reveal. It rocks, and you have to measure it and so forth. In this case, you can see I'm using a little shim. That's one of my ideas. So once you get one set up, you can measure that distance and try to cut a shim perfect for it, and you can have different shims for different offsets. The other little annoyance has to do with how short this fence is. I want to create a little fence system. Just give you a little mock-up so you can see what I'm talking about. That utilizes a fence like this, but it will be a split fence. So imagine this cut in half, one on this side, one on this side, and the track that it will be in. That after I have this set up, I would be able to use a straight edge to align the fences, lock them down, and then flip stops. Just in case you didn't catch it, this is how I plan to improve this jig. And then have flip stops. I have various flip stops. So you can slide the left upper or bottom side of the door to one side. It'll be the right spacing, drill, bore the hole. Slide it over to the other side, drill, bore the hole. So I think once I get that situated, and it should be a very easy process, this will end up being my go-to over this. Because this is a whole lot more convenient when you have a lot of doors to go through. Doing it all in one go. It's easy to set up. I'm going the wrong way. Like this. And you push down from the top. I think once I get that set up, I will use this less, or I will end up relegating this, and I've been doing this a lot, guys. I've been relegating. I don't always get rid of a tool per se. What I would do is, this is my future plans anyway, tools that I consider to be like second tier in my process, meaning that I've replaced it with something more competent. I relegate them to my on-site. So this will end up being an on-site tool. And this would be for in the shop, for now anyway, until, one day I'm able to get a small, commercial shop somewhere I could rent. Maybe 1,500, 2,000 square feet is what I would like to have one day. Then I would get one of those real nice presses that's upwards of $3,000 that is pneumatic and so forth like that. Those machinery don't really make sense for a small shop like this. It would take up too much space and it will require power requirement that I don't have right now. So this will be my best bet. I like the concept that it's quicker than the Easy Bore, but it does have another flaw, that the same flaw that the Easy Bore has. No dust collection. As you can see, this is completely open, no dust collection. I'm also gonna figure out a way to create, even if it's something that is temporary, magnetic or screw down, that I could put here, connect a hose to it when I'm using it, and then remove it when I'm not using it. I wanna figure out something too to help with the dust. So it's well built. Everything is seems to be aluminum. It's a milled aluminum. I can see the mill marks on it. And stainless steel, it seems like, for the shafts. It's well built. I will say that. And another idea that I have for this is not the workpiece it came with. The workpiece with it was very short. In my opinion, I thought it was ridiculous how small it was. But I plan to come up with one smaller than this. More likely it's going to be out of Baltic birch. I'm thinking along the lines of exactly the size of a router insert, so I could have a combination machine. I'll have the slots in my router table to accommodate the fence idea that I just spoke about. And I will have this as an insert where I could take out the router and put this in so that the top of this will be the same level as the insert track for the fence. So it will be clean the way it works. So that's the idea I have in my head. I just have to design it in CAD, then proceed either making it by hand or maybe it might be a CNC project. If any of y'all own this, let me know how y'all feel about it. I personally like it, except for the shortcomings I told you about, which I think can be fixed with what I just described. I think it's a very good product. For maintenance, it has a lubricating point, and you can get replacement bits for it. Like the bits I'm currently using for the smaller holes for the screws is the kind that I use with my Hinge, which is a push-in type. That I really like the push-in type. I highly recommend the push-in type hinge. This is the press-in type. See, they have these little plastic inserts that is ribbed. When you push it in, it's not coming back out. And you can screw it out and screw it in. Unlike a drill hole, you can screw it in and screw it out multiple times without messing up the hole. That's another reason why I like these. Overall, I like it. And I think the improvements I'm gonna make to it is gonna make it a first-rate jig. As I said, I bought it as an improvement over this, but I went right back to using this because the things I described to you was a real annoyance for me. But after I take care of those annoyances, it will end up taking the place of this. As far as future reviews, I'm gonna try to get in the Milwaukee 23 gauge pin nailer sometime this year and the staple gun. So you guys can look out for that. Other plans, what can I think about? Oh, I showed you guys my new idea for my router table. I'm not really liking that very much. I have a new idea, top secret. When I do it, I'm probably gonna do a video of me building it. It's gonna be more convenient. So everything is gonna be together and I'm gonna be able to fold and cart away. That's the hint I'm gonna give. So my router table is gonna be able to cart away. Cart to one side of the room and it will stay there until I'm ready to use it. When I need to use it, I cart it back into position and it'll be back in use. Other thing I wanna mention, the MFT is going away. I think I mentioned this before in another video. Not the MFT concept. I love the MFT concept. But this setup, as you see it right now, this incarnation is going away. This part of my shop, I wanted this to be like a flex area. I want to be able to, set up a spray booth here and spray. I want to be able to, if I have something very large to assemble on the floor, I want to be able to use this space. And even though this can be pushed away, it is so big in the footprint that it takes up. Even when I've been putting it underneath my drill press, but it still sticks out a lot. So it's been a real annoyance. So I think if I have something that I can fold along the vertical plane and push aside, it would take up less space. And that's for the router table. But for the MFT, I'm gonna integrate it into my outfeed table. I think that's the direction I'm going into now. There's some accessories I wanna get from Rob. I wanna get another set of these and I want of the MFT real accessories and some track star. He has the new ones that are made out of aluminum. I want to give those a try for a pair for my fence. Then I also want to get one for the pin side of my MFT setup. And all of that, I'm going to integrate. I'm going to do a new top for my outfeed table that's going to integrate the whole MFT concept. So stay tuned for that. Also, if you have seen it before, if you notice, there's no longer a workbench, a traditional workbench in here anymore. I plan to integrate that into my outfeed table as well. So when you have a small shop, which most people that have a home shop has a small shop, unless you have a basement shop, you have to come up with creative ways to utilize the little bit of space that you have. And that's what I've been trying to do. I really wish in the beginning I had taken more photos and more video. The lighting in here was very poor. So you could see how it would really surprise you to see how I was able to get all of this stuff in here when you realize in the beginning I had considerably less equipment and I couldn't get them to work in here. It was frustrating. This is like probably the 20th iteration of the shop as far as moving stuff around, coming up with ideas and so forth. So the new improved MFT / outfeed table / workbench is something, if you're interested, just stay tuned for that. That's coming in the future. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Again, Happy New Year's. If you haven't subscribed, again, please subscribe. And thanks for watching this video and be safe in the shop. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to be notified when new content is dropped on this channel, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and drop a comment down below.